My mouth. Hi, I don't really know how to introduce this, and I've started this over so many times, but my name is Polina and I'm an aspiring bodybuilder. I'm planning to compete sometime in the summer, and right now I'm working with a coach to build, so we're going through a little bulk. In this video, I'm just going to show you everything I eat in a day to grow, and also I'm going to show you my workout later in the day. Very excited, so let's get into it. So first things first, before I eat anything, I start off with this gut health drink. 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar and half a lemon. Tastes disgusting, but the idea is it helps regulate your blood sugar and helps with gut health. And that is definitely something I need help with because I'm eating so much carbs on this bulk. I mix it with water, but it still tastes so acidy. Cheers. I love a lot of salt in my food, including my oats. Oh. Got our first meal of the day ready. It's 80 grams of oats, 30 grams of protein powder, 10 grams of almond butter, and 100 grams strawberries. I usually have 70 grams of blueberries, but I went to a farm and picked fresh strawberries, so I had to use them. So I did a little substitution, and then I added a bunch of cinnamon, salt, and a little bit of stevia because I like things very sweet. I like having it on the side with some warm tea. It's just very comforting. I'm not gonna lie, this meal is a struggle. I've never before bulked, and I've never had to have such a big breakfast, but it's a privilege, and I'm grateful that I have access to this. I'm grateful that I get to choose how much to eat. I get to choose to increase my food so I can compete in the future. I can do something for fun. I try to reframe my thinking of being too full and not being able to eat to being like, hey, like you have this food in front of you. Like, it's pretty cool. We've just started the bulk with my coach, so it's been 2 weeks. It's the first week that I've been doing 80 grams of oats for breakfast. Usually it was 60. And the first few days I was like, oh, I'm struggling. But now I'm like, I'm getting used to it. I'm like, it's not that bad. So you get used to things. Cheers. Here, how old my mouth. Anyway, here's how all my supplements organized. So I'm gonna take these ones right now. These are my morning supplements, and then I take these with my second meal in the afternoon. I just take 4 omega pills, which is like 2.5 grams of omega-3, and then I'm taking 5,000 IUs of D3, followed by 200 milligrams of K2 to match them out and help with absorption. So right after my morning breakfast, I like to go on a walk to set up my circadian rhythm. I usually used to go red when I wake up, but I found that with the increase in food, walking after breakfast helps with digestion, helps me feel less like stuffed after my meal. It is also so nice to get the sun first thing in the morning. I do like a super short walk, just like 10 minutes, and enjoy the fall weather. I love it so much. I finished my breakfast and my walk, and now it's time for my guilty pleasure. I don't usually like Ghost energy drinks, but something about the grape Welch flavor is just too good. Yes, I'm taking all these pills and being so healthy, and then I have a caffeine addiction, but I'm not against this one. Just like any other bodybuilder, I'm pretty much addicted to caffeine, and I love it. No judgment here. Tell me that doesn't sound so fresh. So good. Hi guys, it's been around 3 hours now. It's 12 p.m. So it's time for my meal number 2. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling hungry at all. That's probably due to the energy drink that I had. But I try to space out my meals every 2 to 3 hours. And I know that if I'm not gonna eat, I'm gonna feel super anxious. So we're gonna get our food. So here's meal number 2. I've got 3 ounces of chicken, 80 grams green beans, 180 grams of rice, and 30 grams of avocado. And I topped it with sea salt and some hot sauce. The simplest food makes me the happiest. I'm eating the same thing every day, and it's literally just rice and chicken. But I love it somehow. I think there's a way to like make it taste very good. For example, just even adding lemon juice to avocado, and when I cook my chicken, I spice it very well, because simple doesn't mean flavorless. Anyway, I'm gonna keep eating. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube, and I'll talk to you later. Okay, so meal number 2 has been devoured. Now I'm gonna take my supplements that go with meal number 2, which is multivitamins, curcumin, and vitamin C. I should be knowing what I'm taking, but coach said it on the plan, so I'm taking it. I'm gonna do some more research so I can actually tell you guys what is the point of the supplements that I'm taking. Good. I almost forgot, but now it's time for a fun drink. My coach writes down greens for me to take before I eat anything in the morning, but that's one thing that I don't follow, and I have it during the day because it's actually very tasty to just sip on. Usually greens are supposed to be like just for health and they taste awful, but these ones, like I'm genuinely just sipping on them for fun. So we're gonna make that. It is so good. I don't know how I'm drinking greens right now and I'm enjoying it so much, but like they're so sweet. I think there's like a lot of stevia or sweetener or whatever it is, but I don't even want to know because it's delicious. I don't care. Whatever they put here makes it taste very good. I'm gonna pick my gym outfit now, which is the best part. We're hitting legs today, so I really have no idea what I want to do. Let's see what we have. Hear me out. For sure, I want to do this black t-shirt. It's like a black compressed shirt, and I have so many different tank tops, so many different sports bras, but I just love this. I only have one, and I only get to wear it once a week before it gets dirty, and I have to wait for the next laundry. So I love it. We're gonna do this one. The problem is, I have two shorts, and I don't know which one I'm gonna do. I was able to come to a decision a lot easier than I thought. I tried on the other ones first, and I was like, no, these ones. We got defined shorts. I don't know which ones, but I'll just put a screenshot over here which ones these are. They're so nice. I love them. Like 360. Favorite black compress t-shirt is from AliExpress actually. The main fit is here. Meal number 3 is cream of rice. It's 70 grams cream of rice, 25 grams isolate, and 10 grams of almond butter. This is delicious. It's fast carbs. It's perfect. I used to have like 40 grams, and I'm not gonna lie, since having 20 grams, since being on a bulk, I've never had such a good pumps in my life. So I'm gonna have this, and then I'm gonna go train in about an hour. Today we're hitting a glute day, but it's more of a not like heavy focused glute day, but more of a tension focused glute day, which I'm very excited about. I'm starting a new book and I'm enjoying the outside. It's so nice. I can't believe this. I'm literally in shorts in October. This is insane. I'm starting The Serpent, The Wings of Night, which is enemies to lovers, Akatar, and Hunger Game combined about vampires, which I'm so excited about. This is like the perfect time. October is the perfect time to read it. So I'm very excited to start this. Okay, it's time to make our pre-workout drink. It's a stim-free superset, and I'm having stim-free because I work out a little bit later in the day. It's not that late. It's like 4 p.m. But I'm very sensitive to caffeine, and I don't want to crash out, and I want to actually get some sleep. Take my creatine now. One thing that I haven't been doing before I started working with my coach is adding my glutamine in my pre-workout. So I have 10 grams of glutamine pre-workout. I used to take it in the morning, which is good for gut health, I know that, and muscle recovery. And that's all. We got our pre-workout drink. One thing I forgot to add, I bring these EAAs and electrolytes mix with me to have during my workout. Electrolytes help with hydration, which is very important during your workout, and then EAAs are basically just amino acids, and it helps with muscle recovery, so you don't feel as sore during your workout. And they're also just like taste good. I like to just sip on some flavored water when I'm working out. Okay, so for my workout, today was a leg day. I do 3 leg days a week, and today is a more of a volume focused leg day. So I started with hip thrust and I lowered the weight where I can do 12 reps, followed it by 12 pulses at the top, just focusing on the contraction at the top. These were burning my glutes like crazy. I always struggle with adjusting this machine. I focus on a range of motion here and really extending all the way at the bottom just so I get that stretch. That helps me feel my hamstrings a lot more and also pushing my hips into the seat. I pushed hard here and I did 12 reps. Then I went to a dumbbell sumo squat. Here I also did 12 reps. I'm really opening up my hips here. That helps me feel it in my glutes. I finished off with reverse hyperextensions, and here I just really try not to arch my back, keep it neutral or even rounded. That helps keep it in your glutes. And I did 15 here, just feeling the burn. Hi guys, I just got back from the gym. It was a solid lifting session. I'm definitely feeling a lot stronger. It's crazy how much of a difference carving up makes. And I did not think the difference would be so noticeable so quickly. Like I thought it would take some time, but I'm feeling a lot stronger already than I was a week ago, which is crazy, but it feels amazing, so yay. I also stopped at a grocery store and I got some essentials. A bag of rice because I'm about to run out, brown basmati rice. And since we're on the topic of rice, I might have gotten this is how much cream of rice I got. The reason why I got this one is because it costs $3, while the one that I have tastes great, don't get me wrong, but it's freaking expensive. And if I have to eat 70 grams of cream of rice a day, I will go through this so quickly, opting for a non-flavored one, and I'll just flavor it with stevia. Like, I'm not that picky. And then I also got some apple cider vinegar because I'm about to run out as well. Very, very bodybuilding grocery haul, just like stocking up on something. And I'm gonna go shower now, and then I'll be back for our post-workout meal. Ta-da! So for my post-workout meal, I'm having 190 grams of basmati rice, 3 oz of ground turkey, extra lean ground turkey, then 100 grams of Greek yogurt, which is like, works like sour cream. It's actually so good. I've never tried it before. Then 30 grams of salsa, and I'm gonna add a bunch of red hot, and it's gonna be very good. And I'm having that alongside 1 capsule of vitamin C. Cheers! I'm starving, so I'm gonna dig in. This is the next day, and I realized I never told you what my last meal was. Basically, it was 4 ounces of extra lean ground beef, 200 grams sweet potato, and 40 grams of broccoli. And right after I had that, I had curcumin, vitamin C, and magnesium biglycinate. And that was all my meals for the day. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video. I'll be sharing it week to week, so follow along on the journey. And if you also are sharing your own bodybuilding prep series, leave it down below in the comments, because I would love to follow along. Like, this is all I watch on YouTube, so if you're also filming it, I would love to see it. I'll see you sometime next week. Bye.